I pulled my sewing machine out again. I'm going to be making some face masks for a friend because it seems as if more of our cities and counties are starting to have a face mask ordinance for COVID-19. So I'm pulling out my sewing machine to make some more masks, and this is the first pattern I'm going to use. It's called Paris Chick, and I will be showing you how I make the mask. I'm not going to be doing a tutorial. I'm not going to be doing all the step-by-step. I'm just going to be working and filming periodically. And I have the Broadway Wicked production playing in the background with them doing Popular right now. Hope you enjoy your day. Bye. Okay, so I have the first one, the strip of fabric sewed in half, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to prep all of the ones I'm going to make and get them to the halfway point so that I can pleat them all at the same time instead of one mask at a time. I will get the folds sewed, and then I will get them folded and pleated and pinned and ready to sew the pleats in, and then I will attach the elastics and the mask will be done. But my sewing machine is giving me fits, which it always does after I pull it out because it has sat a while and it just needs some special attention. So it's taking a little longer than I thought because I'm having to constantly redo the bobbin. So wish me luck. Okay, so now I'm going to do Postcards from Paris. This is the second pattern. I'm actually going to do four patterns today. So she requested Paris, and I'm throwing in an additional one for old time's sake. Okay, now I'm going to do this pink and coral plaid. That was a request of my friend also. Okay, she doesn't know about this pattern design. We were really good friends in 6th and 7th grade, and the school colors at our middle school were green and yellow. We are going to try to get together with one of our teachers from middle school in a few weeks, and I'm going to surprise all of them with a mask with our school colors. So she does not know that this one is coming. Now I have nice, crisp patterns, and I'm getting ready to fold and pin the pleats, and I'm not sure why, but that seems to be my favorite thing with making masks, I guess because I don't have to deal with this cantankerous sewing machine. So I'm going to move the sewing machine back just a little bit so I'll have room on the table, and get the mask folded and pinned with the pleats, and then I'll sew the pleats and the elastics in, and I'll be done. Okay, so I'm pretty good at using my fingers to gauge the pleat lengths now. So what I do is I go down with the first pleat. And because I've ironed it, it's going to be a little nicer for pleating. Then I'm going to pin. Okay, that's the top one. Then you have to sort of go under and make sure the pleat goes. But when you pin, you have to make sure that this fold is not tucked under that one, or it will get sewed and you will end up with a mask this wide. It has to reach the edge of the top pleat, the one above it, but not go under it. You can still gauge it. And then I can feel my fingers running across there, and I can know I'm not touching the next pleat. Some will do 3 or 4 pleats. It just depends on the length of the fabric. I use a 9 by 13 or a 9 by 14 inch fabric for adult face mask. And I really prefer the 4 pleats, but you have to make them extremely small. Now, I saw on a YouTube tutorial on making the pleats for the mask that if you started off with a 1 inch pleat here, and as you can see, I have a 1 inch almost exactly. So you start off with a 1 inch pleat, then you slide the ruler under, and they said you should end up with approximately 2 inches under the pleat to the bottom of the next pleat. And then I'm going to slide under. So this one's ready to sew. I will sew down the edges. I will flip the elastics in, and it will be a completed mask. Here's a 4 pleated mask. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how it's going to open? I love these. I love the 4s. They're a little tighter. My mask will go all the way above the nose toward the cheekbone under the eye. My mask, the width, will allow it to come about right back here on your face. And my mask will allow you to pull down. If you go below the 3rd or 4th pleat, pull down and have it under your jaw. So full coverage. I work at a public state agency with a private office, but I have to be out and about, not with the clients, but with my coworkers, and I have to wear a mask because I'm high risk for COVID-19 due to autoimmune disorders. So I wear masks daily, have been wearing masks for 3 months now, and I made 67 masks in 7 days, and I have 10 or 12 different designs for myself because being OCD, I wanted to color coordinate all my outfits. So anyway, I'm going to get back to this, and I'll be sewing in a few. Okay, so I have everything folded and pinned for the pleats, and because they have been out of elastic for some time with everybody making masks, you take t-shirts and you cut them into 1 inch strips, and you twist and wind the strips when you release. They become these little strings, and then you cut them to 6 to 7 inches, and that becomes the elastics for your ears. And when you have to wear a mask for a really long time, like several hours a day, these t-shirt elastics are actually more comfortable than the elastic that is traditionally being used, and rubber band elastics and hair tie elastics, because these are just softer and more comfortable, and they don't pinch your ears and pull your ears forward. So I used some hair elastics, and I used the t-shirt ties that I made, and I much prefer the t-shirt ties when I'm having to wear a mask for several hours a day. Okay, so to get my elastics in, I have all of my designs where the pattern is going to be upright. Okay, I'm going to remove a pin. I'm going to stick the elastic in there just a little bit. And then I'm going to remove the other pin. And I'm going to stick the elastic in there a little bit. Then I'm going to sew the pleats down one time, and then I'm going to fold it to reinforce the elastic so it will take up the width of the mask, possibly a ½ inch, with going maybe a ¼ inch on each side with the tuck, the elastic, and flip the bands. So that's how I'm going to do my elastic. I don't change thread color because I'm not being specific. This is not a professional job. This is people learning how to make masks out of necessity. So I am not a professional seamstress. Whatever I am doing is just for pleasure and to pay it forward to help out some people who like or prefer some more masks. Okay? Okay, so see, I have the elastic on the mask. Now to get rid of that edge, I'm just going to flip it in and put another seam down there, and that will be the elastic. And voila! A completed mask. Paris chick. 1 down, 8 to go. Bye! And I am done. 2 of the Paris postmarks. 2 of the coral and pink plaid. 3 of, I call them lemon lime. They're probably limes, but I call them lemon lime because of the color scheme. And 2 of the Paris chicks. I'm done, and I'm going to pack this thing away again and pull out my diamond painting. If you're interested in seeing what I'm doing, just check it out because I've got adventures on my channel, and I will be posting my diamond painting, but I'm doing a video diary, and I'm not going to post the video until I have completed the Melody of the Ocean diamond painting print, which is a 24 by 36 inch print, and it's square diamonds. Bye! Have a good day!